All can probably agree that the mind is a beautiful thing, but can also be a dangerous thing, right? If it's not used in the right way, if we don't properly train our mind. Just like we train our bodies, we have to learn how to train our mind as well. Okay, and I know most of us are feeling fatigued, we're feeling tired, we feel like giving up, which is why I made those videos. But today, what do we do with those negative thoughts? So I want to give you guys my 4 personal R's that's going to help us when negative thoughts come, and how to even train our mind, just like we train our body. So the first one we need to do is recognize the negative thoughts that are coming in our head. And secondly, along that goes with that is, why are we having these negative thoughts? Okay, usually these negative thoughts come from past things that have been said to us, or past shames, past hurts, or that comes from future failures or potential of future failures. So being anxious, that's what anxiety is. It's a fear for the future. Okay, so we have these negative thoughts either because of the shames that happened to us. You know, people have said some mean things. Again, growing up as a chubby kid, I've heard some mean things. You know, I felt like I wasn't adequate. I felt like I wasn't good enough, right? So those past things made me feel that way, and not just the way I look, but just other actions in my life as well. Okay, so identifying that, why is that there? And then leads me to the second R. The second R is replace. You can tell yourself all day, stop thinking about it, don't think about that. But the more you say not to, we just have a natural to do that. Okay, so instead of telling yourself not to, what I want you to try to do is replace. So instead of these negative thoughts, you're going to take those negative thoughts captive, is what we Christians say, and you're going to replace it with something better. You're going to create what I want you guys to call power statements. I want you guys to create some power statements. When you have a negative thought, I want you to create a power statement to combat that, because now you're going to focus on that. So a scripture that goes along with this is 2 Corinthians 12:9. It says that God's grace is sufficient in our weakness, that His power is made perfect in our weakness. Okay, so when we're weak, God is made strong. So make yourself some power statements when those negative thoughts come in. Thirdly is repetition. I can't get big biceps, I can't get a big chest by just doing one set. I have to be in the gym week in and week out. I need to be hitting my chest or whatever bicep, whatever exercise consistently, right? So I'm practicing repetitions. So constantly, practice repetitions with speaking positive things, speaking those power statements that you're going to write out or have handy. Okay, the more you practice, the better you'll become. And lastly, focus on the right here, right now. Okay, live in the moment. Those people who are anxious, worry about today, because today has enough struggles. Plan for the future, of course. Be prudent. Don't just be a sluggard and just relax. Okay, plan for the future, but focus on the right now.